You are now listening to the Blacker the Berry, the sweeter the juice.
Well, let's record it, mate. What was that?
Your name now. You just say your name. Why you have to try? So DX, and then you say I'm sure.
This nigga, you're like, you want the best of three worlds. Like
You're scared. Now I understand why the girls are running away. Because all this time I've been thinking girls are crazy. Now it makes sense. Keyshawn.
with your growth, there's a difference where, because there's niggas who acknowledge it and just sit on it, and then there's niggas who acknowledge it and actually work towards changing how they're feeling about it, right? That kind of thing. So I get what you're saying in terms of like, who's ever really ready for a relationship? You know what I mean? But I don't mean like, I don't know. I just feel like there's shit I'm dealing with personally that if I bring those things to the table and bring someone else into my shit, I might potentially project that onto them, right? And I don't want to do that. You get what I'm saying? Not also with the shit I'm exactly like. I don't want, because I know if I bring those things that I'm dealing with right now to the table, I feel like the relationship will not work out. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it. And it's not just like the emotional shit. Also, like I said, there's layers to this shit, right? It's not just the emotional shit. It's also, I always keep saying relationships are a distraction. Relationships are a distraction. I still don't think relationships are a distraction. But right now, I talked to you about this yesterday. I should be focusing on my purpose. You get what I'm saying? Everything else will come to me. That's why me and Dawson talked about it. We were like, oh, like, I don't think I'll ever actually, kind of like what you said, who's really ready? But it kind of ties into like kind of looking for one as well. Because I don't feel like I'll ever be, maybe there will come a point in my life where I will be looking for a relationship, like maybe when I'm trying to get married or whatever the case is. But that's not what I should be focused on. I should be focused on my purpose. You get what I'm saying?
Your purpose. Well, my cousin's husband, I told you, I showed you the podcast
he
started, bro. Yeah. He said something like, what's it called? You can focus on a lot of things, but keep the main goal, keep the main thing. So you can be chasing girls, but keep your purpose the main thing, because that's the main thing, innit?
Yeah.
And he started, so... Yeah. Don't cancel us, Isaac.
Yeah, bro. So that's pretty much what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
But like I noticed that a lot of people that go out looking for relationships, like, you know, they're looking for their one. They'll usually forego and like they'll look over a lot of like red flags. They'll look over a lot of stuff.
Exactly, bro.
Just because that's what they're looking for something. So they're willing to forget about all this other stuff that they have just because this is what they want in their life right now.
Yeah.
And then most of the people that will actually be in like genuine relationships are the ones that did not see it coming.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So that's what I'm saying. You can never really say, oh, like I'm not ready, or like I don't think I'm looking for that shit, because it will come to you when you don't expect it.
Okay.
And it can be the best thing that ever happened to you in life.
Yeah, I guess
that's always a possibility.
Yeah. But I don't know. I also feel like, man, like, bro, the overthinking shit, that's just like, and that's part of it for me.
That's a curse.
That thing is crazy, because I'll just be like in my room just like thinking of every possible scenario.
What's she doing right now?
Yes. And guess what that leads to? Nigga, it just leads to you being stagnant and stuck. It literally leads,
for me, it leads me to pushing them away. Once I start thinking, I'm like, you know what, they don't really fuck with me, I don't really do this, so I push them away.
Leads to self-sabotage like crazy.
Exactly. It keeps you distracted from the main thing, right? Because once you start getting a relationship, remember when I was saying that all this independent shit doesn't make sense. You can't be independent and be in a relationship. Right. Because once you come together, you're meant to come together, to like some sort of middle ground to make a relationship work. Because you being on your own and her being on her own, coming together is completely different from being on your own. You can't be alone and with someone. Do you get? So that's why if you're chasing something that's very important and you don't need distractions, then having a relationship is hard, because you're now having to take away that alone time. Because in that alone time, you're thinking of someone else, innit?
Yeah.
You're thinking of someone else, so that's it.
Yeah, I feel like the whole independent, like the whole take on the independent shit also is misconstrued in terms of like what, you know, being in a relationship with someone. Absolutely, everything you're saying is, I completely agree. Like, you can be in a relationship and be independent in your relationship, but you can be you can be like, you know what I'm saying. When we take it outside of that, I'm not looking for a shorty. Like, for me personally, I know I feel like your takes are different, but like, I obviously want the person that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with, all of that, to be, you know, like, maybe independence is the wrong word, actually. I think that's maybe part of the problem.
Want her to be independent?
Yeah, but I think independent might be the wrong word. I don't know what the word is, but driven, self-sufficient, driven, you know, working on herself, you know, she has her own shit going on. That's what I mean.
She has drive, motivation.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I mean by
she's not a
purpose.
She has a purpose.
Yeah, she has, exactly. That's the word. She has a purpose. And she's working on her, you know, she's working towards whatever she's working towards, right? So I feel like that gets confused when we, you know, we're talking about independent, and you hear these shorties saying, "Oh yeah, I want to be independent. I don't need a nigga." All that stuff, and then they bring that to a relationship, and then it's like, you know, nigga, it doesn't work.
Everything is being misconstrued nowadays.
Yeah, bro. Everything is just
because that remember back to that Brittany, what's her name? Brittany Renner interview. Yeah, she did my truth. Everyone likes to do this my truth nowadays. Everyone's trying to escape from reality. This is the thing. As humans, we don't like bad, like, although we're drawn to like things of the flesh or things that make us feel good, we don't like the bad consequences. So over time, we start to realize that a way to like push away that bad consequences by saying is creating your own reality. So in your own world, this is how things are. But then now we're perversing it and saying things like, "Oh, this is my truth." My truth is different from what happens in reality. Do you get?
Yeah.
So, yeah. anyways, welcome guys. Back to another special episode. Yeah. Got your host DX.
You got Shuri in the cut.
We got a special someone today. He's decided he wants to join. I don't know. We'll see. Go on, introduce yourself, man.
And my name's Keyshawn. Nice to meet y'all.
Anyways, yeah, so today we might say a few things that'll rattle you, get you cracking up, or I don't know, overthinking shit. But remember, BlackerTheBerry,
sweet with the juice.
Simple.
Yeah.
Anyway, how was your day, guys? How's your day? What did you do?
Hey man, I worked out. Did some stuff for school. No, yeah. Not too much today. What about you, sure?
Just worked on my. I didn't really do much either, to be honest. But I worked on my business because it was dropping.
Shout out your business. Yeah, anyway, shout out your business because nigga, I haven't got my shirts yet.
Deviant
you haven't got your shirts?
No, I haven't.
Everybody.
I was on the first.
I was going to actually message you and ask you if you, because I saw you post something about a brand, and then I don't know, maybe something in my memory. I thought it was ours, but I was like, maybe you did. I was actually gonna message you today and ask you if you've gotten your. shirts.
The cap.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Galas's cap.
But yeah, we're just having is what's it called? Is, you know, we don't like our manufacturers.
Oh, so I'm not. There's no hate here. Okay, good. That's what.
There's no what?
I thought it was just me.
Nah, bro. No.
Everyone's got their shirts in front of me. I was about to fight you here.
No. We're having
shut
issues.
The cameras down.
No. We're having issues with like the what's it called?
Manufacturers?
No. Manufacturers are fine. The orders are fulfilled. Like all the people who order shirts, like we still get like some orders here and there in terms of like our first drop, but we're just having trouble like with like the shipping. And the unfortunate thing about that is we're not hands on that. We don't handle that. You know what I'm saying? Once we fulfill the orders and the orders are shipped,
you can't do anything.
Exactly, they handle the shipping. So
like,
we're just kind of pretty much what we're doing for people who, you know, since we're dropping, we're either dropping tomorrow or the day after for Black Friday.
Yeah.
We're just gonna give them.
Tune in, everybody.
We're gonna give it.
Shout out your business, bro.
Deviant Studios on Instagram. Deviant Studios on Instagram. But yeah, we're just giving everyone we're giving you like an extra discount. For those.
What's the discount looking like?
What do you mean?
Or are you not dropping that yet?
Oh, you mean for the? You mean for the drop, or are you talking about for people who?
No, for Black Friday.
Oh, I think it's gonna be. I think we're probably looking at like 15% off.
You hear that, everybody? You can get 15% off. Tune in.
But yeah, I'm sorry about that. We had a couple of like late shipments, but we've already this is what I really like. I'm enjoying the journey of this actually, like being an entrepreneur and really like being hands on with the business is as you are in your business, you're learning and you're growing.
See,
right?
bro,
that's what I love about it.
That is what I think a lot of people miss out on when they either join jobs or start a business.
Right.
They forget it's a learning process, and that's something I had to remind myself in everything that I'm doing in life. Because right now, everything I'm doing in life is pretty much in my own hands. Right. Although I do get a salary, I still get to make more depending on how much work I put in.
Right.
And also depending on how much clients I reach. That is a business on its own. Right. So when you don't understand that every day is a learning curve, you're going to be frustrated. And then you're going to start thinking, especially in the comfort of being employed, then you're going to think, it's the employer's fault. Rather than understanding that what worked yesterday might not work today. Yeah. And also you need to learn that you need to learn things every day. Like now, something as small as like the price tag, if we have something with 99 cents is already discounted compared to something with 0.00 cents. Do you get something as small as that? I've learned it today. Yeah. Although we got audited, I got in trouble, but I've learned it. I took it as like a shit next time. Okay. But a lot of people see it as like, my manager's complaining, my manager's doing this. They didn't tell me before. Bro, they're telling you now. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. The same with your own business. Like, you learn certain things as you go. Let's say like now with the delays, you're learning something today. Yeah. You're learning that if this doesn't work, this is who's at fault. Exactly. You're now learning how to relay that to your consumers as well. Rather than thinking, the manufacturer's fault. Yeah, exactly. People like to shift blame a lot. That's another thing I hate about the society. Yeah. But to be honest, society like that, it's been like that for a while. Yeah. But it's just a lot more prevalent. Yeah. You know?
Yeah. Wow. So yeah, like that's like, just being conscious of that is really important as an entrepreneur. I feel like people are so focusing on being in control of like what you're doing. And making money that they're not, realizing what other benefits there are of being an entrepreneur, right? So like kind of like just doubling back to what you said, like now, right? That was our first initial launch, right? So we did things a certain way. We're seeing, okay, this is what we succeeded in when we did it, and this is where what things we need to work on, right? So we're looking at, we also asked for feedback in terms of people who got shirts, in terms of quality. And that's one thing I told my business partner from the beginning. I said, what I want to really, really make sure in terms of our business is that we make quality. Yeah. Very, very important, right? So as soon as, some of our customers got their shirts, we asked them, how do you, what do you think of the quality in terms of the shirt quality, in terms of like design? Yeah. Like, there's different ways to like actually make shirts. Yeah. So there's more, there's designs where you can actually kind of like feel the design on the shirt, and then there's other designs where you can like, it feels like it's the shirt itself. You get what I'm saying? So we're asking questions where, so now we're hearing, the quality's like this, the quality's like, so now we're like, okay, what can we do to better? There's other manufacturers, there's other types of t-shirts. You get what I'm saying? And then we're, in terms of like the shipping delays as well, we're like, okay, this is how we did it initially. We're now looking at another way to get it so that people get their shirts in faster, in terms of maybe fulfilling the orders immediately or, waiting for the payout before we fulfill the orders, that kind of thing. So we're looking at all those things. So yeah, that's really just kind of wanted to say that like entrepreneurship it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but man, like I'm enjoying not just, the fact that I'm obviously in control of my own business, and obviously I'm doing something that I love to do, which is, making clothes. I love to dress, so I obviously love making clothes as well. But, I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm adapting, as well. So, yeah.
Isaac, you want to start a business? I heard you want to start a business at one point. Some sort of
So basically, what I'm in school for right now is business and political sciences. I've always been interested in political sciences since I was a little kid. So basically, what my business is, I was working construction this year, and it just dawned upon me that if I could like grow from the knowledge that I'm learning from what they're teaching me, I could literally like start making profit from this. So what I want to start doing is eventually I want to start building. Well, not building. I want to start refurbishing houses in low profit areas or with high appreciation rates. So basically, that means that the house is appreciating by a certain percentage each year.
Yeah.
So basically, what I want to do is start refurbishing houses and buying them for low and selling them for high once I fix them up. And I want to, over the years, I want to build up a crew, and I want to start having like them working on multiple projects, and that's just basically like that's my business plan for the future. But yeah, as of right now, I'm just still in school, finishing up my degree. And yeah, so that's the plan for the future, but still a ways ahead. So yeah, right now I'm just kind of chilling.
Makes sense. Dream big, innit? Dream big.
Another thing that I'm really trying to do is just in terms of my personal growth is being disciplined, right? And you know, just initially I was thinking, like everybody goes to those sports where they just feel like, they feel kind of down and they don't want to like do anything, or I don't want to go to work. But even my definition of what I thought being disciplined was, after like reading and like, watching certain videos, I'm like, okay, this is what being disciplined is bro, being disciplined, like as a man,
It's
bro,
not easy.
I'm telling you.
It's not, it's
but
not easy.
if you can be disciplined, man.
That's why a lot of the top 10% are succeeding so well. Because discipline as a man is such a big challenge. Yeah. And also, a lot of the tops, like the majority of the top percent are men. Yeah. Let's not fool ourselves. Yeah. Top 10% are mostly men. The reason for that is because the discipline to be there is so hard that once you master it, bro, you might as well have just mastered life.
Yeah, bro.